Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Don't we like democracy when our candidate wins? Yes, we all do. Don't we kind of dislike democracy when our candidate doesn't win? Yes. In this case we have this gentleman called Lula da Silva. He's the new elected president of Brazil. And the other one, Jair Bolsonaro, lost, but there's a little insurrection taking place in Brazil. I made a video a few minutes ago where I discussed what's going on. About 18 states in Brasilia, Brazil, they blocked roads and access. So I don't know what's going to be over there, shootouts or what. Now, they said this one was something, maybe they should look ahead. The thing is, a lot of leaders congratulated Mr. Lula da Silva for his election. The problem is there are some people, some leaders, who congratulated the wrong person. Not the wrong person, but the person who actually has a kind of a different ideology that would not really be acceptable. In this case, we have Biden congratulating Lula. Besides the fact that they kind of, touch with the communism. I'm talking about Biden. Lula is a communist. You don't think so? As I said before, go and check his bio and see what he did. And every time you find the word communism, communist party, or Fidel Castro, or things like this, just drink just like this. I would say some Tsuika, some Romanian moonshine, and probably after the first term communist you're going to read, you're going to be dead. So anyway, dead of drunkenness, because you're going to see that many times. Now he, I think he was part of a party, or he's part of a party of a workers' party or something like that. Again, doesn't sound very right, but Biden congratulated Lula da Silva. The problem is that Lula da Silva has some certain ideas and some preferences that Biden does not like. Lula is 75 years old, so maybe these guys are waiting for Lula to kick the bucket soon, and they have to just say, yeah, we congratulate you, but don't do any stupid stuff. But he's gonna do, because you know why? He's in a hurry. He should be. You're past due. I don't think the Brazilians have a life expectancy more than 75, so probably he's already past due. So he knows that his time is clicking and or ticking, however you want to call it, and she's coming with close to, he's behind him. He can hear her. Don't come, death, don't come. Anyway, so he's going to be in a hurry to implement a lot of things to make it better for the Brazilian population. See how they will like it. So this article comes from Reuters, and this is the title. It's from yesterday, October 30th, 2022. Biden congratulates Lula for winning, and I'm quoting, free, fair Brazil elections. So, they were free, they were fair, because certainly they rooted for this guy better than the other guy. Anyway, if the other guy would have won, stolen, whatever. Probably, I mean, that's how it works over there in Brazil, I guess. You have what, 18 states blocking roads? So, U.S. President Joe Biden congratulated Brazilian President-elect Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva for his victory on Sunday in free, fair, and credible elections. I didn't hear that one. Even the title was just free and fair. Now it's credible. That means 100% A-OK, and said he looks forward to continue cooperation between the countries. Guys, you're going to be dying in 35 minutes. What are you talking about? Leftist. Lula is a leftist. He's not a far left. He's not a communist. But the other one, Bolsonaro, was a far right. Leftist. I mean, he's just a cute guy, like Stalin. Stalin was a leftist. And what's his name? Trotsky. Trotsky was a leftist. A beautiful one. And yes, what's the other guy's name? Lenin was a leftist, All these were leftists. Were not Cutthroat guys, no. So, leftist Lula defeated President Jair Bolsonaro in an election runoff that marked a stunning comeback for Lula and the end of Brazil's most right-wing government in decades. Do you hear this, guys? Lula won 50.9% of votes compared with 49.1% for Bolsonaro, the Supreme Electoral Court said, declaring Lula, previously a two-term president, the winner. Whoa, whoa, whoa! So he was elected 2 times, and this is the 3rd time? Do you remember one who did the same thing and we all said that he's a dictator? His name is Vladimirovich. You remember the guy? Yeah, Vladimirovich Putin. When he did that thing with, oh my God. No, he just stepped on the Russian constitution, man. That's how we were told. And I was telling my idiots that I knew at that time, I say, guys, was anything illegal? Yeah, you know. I know it wasn't. Do you know? Do you have any evidence? Come on, it's Putin. What are you talking about? Do you have any evidence? It doesn't work that way. I can say that you're creepy. It doesn't mean you're a sex offender. You know what I mean? Or pedophile. But you speak with Weasel 86% IQ and below. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken congratulated the Brazilians. Which ones? The ones who lost or the ones who won? Because if you just congratulate those guys, the other one's going to feel hurt. You hurt their feeling. Jesus Christ. In a tweet, for exercising their right to vote and reaffirming the strength of their democracy. Yay! Good. The United States looks forward to continuing our strong partnership with President-elect Lula as we build a democratic, prosperous, and equitable hemisphere. Equitable? I don't like that word, because that means you take from some and you give to some so they reach the same level. I don't like that. I like that if I'm given, but I don't like when it's taken from me. But they think, hey, you're going to be given. We're going to be all millionaires. Not by our own qualities and efforts. No, no, no. They're going to take from those, the ones that have it, because somehow they must have got it in an illegal way from us. That's why we don't have it. That's why we're not wealthy, because they got it and we didn't. They were just fast. And I'm like, by the time we were like, oh, they were like, whoop, took it. And I'm like, shit. That's how they became millionaire. So we got to be fast and get it back. Okay? So that's equity for you. Different efforts, but the same outcome. Remember. Now, let me read you something about Lula that's going to get Lula in trouble. Okay? And it's another article from Jerusalem Post. Jerusalem Post. See? My friends, pro-Palestinian, pro-Iran Lula retakes Brazil's presidency analysis. So this is from today, October 31st, 2022, in the Jerusalem Post, my man. That's where they come from. So I don't think that, and they have a picture here with Lula, and guess what? My friend Ahmadinejad, Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, very intelligent person. Very intelligent person. And courageous. I like that guy a lot. I listen to him. I don't have to be informed by others how people are. No, I listen to how he speaks, how he dodges certain, eggs thrown at him by these weasel so-called reporters when they interview him. So disrespectful. So disrespectful. They would not do that with Obama, the cool nothing. Anyway, so Lula is going to get in trouble. Iran, Palestine, and he said that he wants to build a strong South America. Well, that's not good, because you can't build a strong South America, because the boss would not like that at all. Why? Because a strong South America would be able to oppose the big boss. And big boss wants divide and impera. You know what it is, right? Divide, disperse, and conquer, and dominate. Control, be the boss. So if everybody gets along in South America, they're going to say, wait a second, why didn't we get along so far? Okay, now let's do it together, man. That's what probably is going to happen. Lula, which is 75, the other one is 3,599-year-old, they will be gone. And then we're going to have the real guys who are already going to move the pieces on the, I don't want to say chess board, because they don't play chess. They are... All right, well, good. Congratulations, and we'll see those free, fair, and perfect elections. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.